You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to talk about very bad things happening with Eric Forrester on the CBS soap opera this week. Things look dire, and we may definitely be looking at the end of John McCook's run on the soap, unless there's an 11th hour miracle. Let's talk about spoilers for his medical downturn and why it is so scary. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. Now let's dig in. So we've got several confirmed spoilers for the week about Eric's upcoming medical crisis. It ramps up soon. Reactions from his family, and one extended family member deciding they may need to intervene and get involved. It looks like B&B is going to have us all in tears and stressed out over the next few weeks, possibly the next couple of months. And real quick, for the record, John McCook's first air date as Eric was March 23rd, 1987. If for some twisted reason they decide to kill off Eric Forrester on his anniversary next year on March 23rd, 2024, it would be exactly 37 years since he began. Of course, I hope he's not going, but it's not up to us. It's all down to the powers that be at Bold and Beautiful, particularly showrunner Brad Bell. But one quick note, Eric was told the week of October 23rd of this year that he had 6 months or less to live. 6 months from when that episode aired would be around April 23rd, 2024. And so if it is just less than 6 months, say it's 5 months, that coincides with his 37th anniversary on B&B. Something to think about, kind of scary though. But maybe it would work out that it is his 37th anniversary and that's when he gets the miracle save. That's what I'm believing in, but I don't get to choose. So in addition to the spoilers, there's a tense new promo that looks very dire for Eric. I'm going to tell you about the promo and tell you about the spoilers for this week that tie to his medical downturn. And then at the very end of the video, I'm going to throw the promo in so you can see what you think. And I want you to look at one thing in particular that I think is very clever / tricky editing that they like to do to fool fans. The caption for the video is "The Forrester family fears for Eric," and that seems pretty accurate. I mean, for the whole family, minus Zende Forrester, who's been left in the dark for no reason other than Ridge Forrester's pettiness, as far as I can see. All right, so the first scene has Eric at his desk in the CEO office at Forrester Creations. Donna is at his side. It looks like he's reaching for something in his pocket or maybe holding his chest. It's hard to tell. He does not look good. It's a bad thing. And a very alarmed Donna Logan says to someone unseen, his condition is getting worse. Scene 2 is a quick cutaway to Ridge looking like he's very upset about that. But if you look in the background, he is not in the same room with them at all. This promo has been edited to make it look to viewers like Eric and Ridge are in the same room during this medical crisis, which is not true. It is all in the sneaky editing. You guys look when you watch the promo at the end, because you can pause and easily rewind here. Take a look. See if you agree with me, but definitely it looks like they're playing games again. Scene 3 is Eric saying emphatically, "I don't want to go to the hospital." Scene 4 is Katie Logan, also in the CEO office and very upset, saying to him, "You can't stop fighting. You can't give up." Scene 5 is Eric, now standing, but with his jacket off, looking a little flustered, but a little calmer than earlier in the promo. "That's not what I'm doing," he says. So those two scenes definitely seem to be part of the same conversation as the medical event. So the first 5 scenes I've just told you about, there's a couple of more, but the first 5 scenes of this promo should start on Wednesday, November 29th, but could carry over onto Thursday, November 30th, the last day of the month. The official spoilers for Wednesday say Eric has a health scare in the CEO office of Forrester Creations, and that definitely seems to align with these events. But as we know, sometimes they might start right at the end of the episode, the day before the official spoiler indicates, and sometimes they carry over over onto the following day. And I think this whole health crisis conversation is actually going to take up the whole latter half of the week. Scene 6, Ridge is in the design office. This is where he was in the scene that they used for the cutaway, because he's in the same shirt. And you can kind of see in the background of the first, earlier in the promo, the same stuff that is in the background. And he's definitely in the design office. And he says, this family, without him here, I don't know how to do this. And he's clearly talking about Eric dying. So there's a spoiler from Monday, November 27th that says Ridge must accept that his father is dying. There's another for Wednesday, the 29th, that says Ridge and RJ struggle separately with guilt about Eric. But I suspect this scene ties probably to the Monday spoiler. Scene 7 is the last scene of the promo, and it's Eric talking to a very tearful Donna in the CEO office in his shirt sleeves, no jacket. And he says, whatever happens, you're going to be fine. So I imagine that that's all part of the same scenes that begin on Wednesday with the healthcare spoiler. Although there's another spoiler for Donna and Eric on Thursday saying she models a dress for him that he designed as part of his final designs. I'm wondering if it might be a wedding dress, because when he's saying you're going to be fine, I still wonder if he's maybe going to marry her to kind of set her up before he dies, because she's been loyal and she's going to be with him throughout this whole death journey. So again, her trying on the dress on Thursday is why I also suspect the medical event and conversation around it carry over 2 days, possibly 3 episodes. So another Eric spoiler for this week, Friday, December 1st, he decides to throw a party supposedly in honor of his recent collection, his legacy collection, because he still thinks he won the fashion challenge, but really it's going to be a last hurrah gala, a big I'm dying party, and I want to see all my friends one last time, So the one part of this week's spoilers that give me a glimmer of hope and optimism happens on Tuesday, November 28th. Steffi is heartbroken after hearing her granddad's got just a few months to live, and she talks about his prognosis with her husband, Finn, who says that he will look into Eric's case and, see what he sees. So with Dr. Bridget Forrester coming home next week and consulting with Finn and Dr. Martin, which is a cameo role played by Big Brother and Survivor alum Sari Fields, I'm really, really hoping for a last-minute save, but of course we don't know. All right, that's the dire spoilers about Eric Forrester's medical crisis. And now I'm going to show you the doom and gloom promo to further scare you. If you haven't clicked subscribe, please do, and be sure to drop your comments on what you think about the promo if you notice what I noticed in the editing. This has been Belinda at Soap Dirt. Here's that promo. Buckle up.
His condition is getting worse.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
You can't stop fighting. You can't give up.
That's not what I'm doing. This family without him here. I don't know how to do this. Whatever happens,